Tourism organizations.
The tourism industry has recognized the fact that successful tourism can be best achieved through a consolidated effort of the government and the private organizations. These organizations need to coordinate with various sectors of the tourism industry to ensure that they function harmoniously and with maximum profits. Many organizations have been established at all these levels and in all these sectors in the past few decades. Let us have a look at the various levels of organizations and their functions from the following: international organizations, government organizations in India, private sector organizations in India, non-governmental organizations, other tourism organizations.
International organizations. There are several international tourism organizations which are discussed in the following section. The United Nations World Tourism Organization, or UNWTO, formerly known as the International Union of Official Travel Organization, or IUOTO, the World Tourism Organization, or WTO, was founded in the year 1975. In December 2006, the WTO was renamed the United Nations World Tourism Organization, or UNWTO, so as to clearly distinguish it from the World Trade Organization. The UNWTO is a specialized agency of the United Nations in the field of tourism and is headquartered in Madrid, Spain. Aim: it serves as a global forum for tourism policy issues and practical source of tourism know-how. Activities: the UNWTO performs many activities related to its members and development of tourism in general. They include conducting research studies for the tourism market for various purposes such as promotions and marketing, area development and physical planning, organizing seminars and conferences on issues such as aviation, infrastructure development, planning and marketing that are shared by many countries. Here, the member countries can exchange expertise, experiences and work towards a common goal. Gathering information on tourism, which includes statistical data, facilities, special events, regulations and legislations. Collecting, analyzing and disseminating information on various aspects of tourism. Preparing drafts for international agreements on tourism. Constantly reviewing tourism trends and developments and exercises. Vigilance over the changes in world economics and the social conditions affecting tourism. It also reviews the market fluctuations and maintenance of standards within the tourism sectors. The UNWTO provides vocational training through its Center for Advanced Tourism Studies. Membership: UNWTO offers various membership options and the same can be obtained from their website www.unwto.org. The International Air Transport Association, or IATA. The IATA is an international trade body formed by a group of airlines and has its headquarters in Montreal, Canada. It is a non-governmental, voluntary and democratic organization. It is the prime vehicle for inter-airline cooperation in promoting safe, reliable secure, and economical air services for the benefit of the world's consumers. IATA specializes in standards, practices, and procedures for the airlines. Aims. The aims of IATA are to promote safe, regular, and economical air transport for the benefit of the people of the world, foster air commerce, and study the problems connected therewith, provide means for collaborating among the air transport enterprises engaged directly or indirectly in international air transport service, cooperate with the newly created ICAO, the Specialized United Nations Agency for Civil Aviation, and other international organizations. The IATA's mission is to represent, lead, and serve the airline industry. Its members are the world's leading passenger and cargo airlines, which represent 94% of scheduled international air traffic. Activities. The main purpose of IATA is to ensure that all airline traffic moves anywhere with the greatest possible speed, safety, convenience, and efficiency, and with utmost economy. IATA performs a wide range of activities to simplify the travel and shipping processes while keeping the costs down, allow airlines to operate safely, securely, efficiently, and economically under clearly defined rules, ensure members are well informed about the complexities of the aviation industry to ensure better long-term decisions, provide solid expertise to airlines in a variety of industry solutions through a large network of industry suppliers and service providers gathered by IATA. IATA's membership is open to any airline, scheduled or non-scheduled, which has been licensed to provide scheduled air service by governments eligible for membership of ICAO. United Federation of Travel Agents Association, or UFTAA. UFTAA represents travel agencies and the tourism industry all over the world. It effectively represents travel agents and tour operators' views on both inbound and outbound travel by keeping continuous contact with other international organizations. Aim. The aim of UFTAA is to act as an international forum where matters affecting the world travel industry are addressed, representing and defending the interests of inbound and outbound tour operators and travel agencies against governmental bodies, suppliers, and other international entities. It also aims at strengthening its members' image and enhances the world travel and tourism industry and sustainable tourism. Some of the key functions of UFTAA are to act as the negotiating body on behalf of travel agents and in the interest of the public with the various branches of tourism and travel industries, ensure for all travel agents through their national association the maximum degree of cohesion and understanding, prestige and public recognition, advancement of members' interest, and protection from legislation and from other legal points of view, and offer its members all the necessary material, professional, and technical advice and assistance to enable them to take their proper place in the economy of world tourism. Overall, UFTAA's primary goal is to develop, promote, and assist in the professional training of travel agents. UFTAA's membership includes a large group of travel partners, including major airlines, hotels, tourism boards, shipping companies, car rental companies, and many other operators related to the tourism industry. Government organizations in India. There are several government organizations working in the field of tourism in India. Let us explore them now. India Tourism. India Tourism was formerly known as the Department of Tourism. The Ministry of Tourism is the nodal agency for the formulation of national policies and programs and for the coordination of activities of various central government agencies, state governments, union territories and the private sector for the development and promotion of the tourism in the country. The Union Minister of Tourism heads the ministry. The Directorate General of Tourism has a network of offices within the country and abroad. The Ministry of Tourism has under its charge the India Tourism Development Corporation or ITDC, the Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management or IITTM, and the National Institute of Water Sports or NIWS. The National Council for Hotel Management and Catering Technology or NCHMCT, and the Institutes of Hotel Management. The main functions of the overseas offices are to carry out overseas marketing, position India as a preferred tourism destination, promote various Indian tourism products. The following 7 divisions perform the function of India Tourism, both organizational and promotional: planning and programming, publicity and conference, travel trade and hospitality, accommodation, supplementary accommodation and wildlife, market research, administration. Functions, activities of India Tourism Offices in India. The function activities performed by India Tourism Offices are as follows: collection, compilation and dissemination of tourist information in India and abroad, and attending to enquiries of international tourists, tour operators and members of the travel industry as airlines, steamship companies and hotels. Cooperation with international travel and tourist organizations at government and non-government levels. Development of tourist facilities of interest to international tourists. Publicity at home and abroad with the object of creating an overall awareness of the importance of tourism. Simplification of frontier formalities in respect of international tourists. Regulation of activities of the various segments of the travel trade such as hotels, youth hostels, travel agents, wildlife, guides, etc., catering to tourist needs. Compilation of statistics and market research on international tourist traffic to India and their utilization for more effective tourist promotion. The India Tourism Development Corporation. The India Tourism Development Corporation or the ITDC is the second most important organization in India after India Tourism. The main purpose of ITDC is to promote India as a tourist destination. This organization came into existence because the private sectors in India were hesitant to invest in tourism infrastructure as the profitability was doubtful. Although ITDC is a public sector organization, it works on a commercial level. The main objectives and functions of the corporation are to construct, take over and manage existing hotels and to market hotels, beach resorts, travelers' lodges and restaurants, provide transport, entertainment, duty-free shopping and convention services, produce, distribute and sell tourist publicity material, render consultancy cum managerial services in India and abroad, work as full-fledged money changers, FFMC, restricted money changers, etc., and provide innovative, dependable, and value-for-money solutions to the needs of tourism development and engineering industry, including consultancy, and implementation of projects. The State Tourism Development Corporation. India is famous for its variety of attractions which are spread over its different states. For the purpose of development of the destination and its promotion as a tourist attraction, almost all the states and union territories have their own tourism corporations. The State Tourism Development Corporations, or STDCs, concentrate largely on the domestic tourists. For this, STDCs are involved in the construction of low-income rest houses, development of tourist centers, publicity, guide provision, and arrangement of sightseeing tours, establishment of art galleries, and provision of shopping and wayside amenities, to name just a few. STDCs have their information centers located at entry points like railway stations, airports, and bus stands to assist the incoming tourists. The Tourism Finance Corporation of India. The main objective of the Tourism Finance Corporation of India, or TFCI, is to provide financial assistance to various enterprises that are setting up and developing tourism-related activities and facilities. TFCI coordinates and forms guidelines and policies to finance them. It provides assistance in the form of loans, equipment, finance and leasing, underwriting of public issues of shares, debentures, and direct subscription of such securities, etc. The Archaeological Survey of India. The Archaeological Survey of India, or ASI, under the Ministry of Culture, is the premier organization for the archaeological researches and the protection of the cultural heritage of the nation. The objective of the ASI is to maintain ancient monuments, archaeological sites, and remains of national importance. Besides this, it regulates all archaeological activities in the country. Private sector organizations in India. There are several private sector organizations operating in the field of tourism in India. Some of them are discussed in the following section. Travel Agents Association of India. It is a non-political, non-commercial, and non-profit making organization. Objective: promoting mutual cooperation among its members and different segments of the travel and tourism industry by contributing to the sound progress and growth of the industry as a whole. TAAI aims to safeguard the interest of the traveling public and maintain high ethical standards within the travel trade. Activities. The activities of TAAI are as follows. It functions as a powerful platform for exchange of thought and experiences. It helps to promote and maintain the growth of travel and tourism in India. It organizes seminars and conventions and educates the members about upcoming trends in the industry. It maintains close contact with world tourism bodies and represents India for matters affecting the travel and tourism industry. Membership. TAAI offers different categories of membership. Please visit their website www.travelagentsofindia.com for more details. The Indian Association of Tour Operators, IATO, was established to promote international understanding and goodwill. It is a joint forum of tour operators which promotes and helps the development of tourism in India. Objectives. The main objectives of IATO is to promote national integration, international welfare and goodwill, communicate with the Chamber of Commerce, mercantile and public bodies in India, government departments, IATA, and various foreign associations for the interests of travel trade and nominate members to act on them. Set up and maintain high ethical standards in the tourism industry. Encourage and promote friendly feelings among the tour operators and travel agents. Protect the members' interests from malpractices of foreign tour operators. Undertake activities which the members cannot undertake individually. Conduct and help in seminars, group discussions, courses of studies, and cultural meetings. Assist students in the field of development of tourism through scholarship to pursue higher education, study, and research. Collect and publish information for the benefit of its members. You can visit www.iato.in to know about various membership options offered. The Federation of Hotel and Restaurants Association of India, FHRAI, is an apex body of 4 regional associations, namely the Hotel and Restaurant Association or HRA of North India, New Delhi, HRA of Eastern India, Kolkata, HRA of Western India, Mumbai, and South India Hotels and Restaurants Association, Chennai. FHRAI acts as a link between the hospitality industry, political leadership, academicians, international associations, and stakeholders. It also helps the hospitality industry to grow, prosper, and keep pace with the development in the international scenario. It also has a Hospitality Management Institute, the FHRAI Institute of Hospitality Management, under it. Objectives: consider policies, guidelines, legislations, bylaws, and regulations that affect the industry and discuss with a government authority and initiate support or oppose by lawful means such legislation or regulation by various means. Advise and inform members about national, international matters pertaining to the industry and disseminate statistical and commercial information through surveys and research. Print, publish, and circulate papers, periodicals, books, and other literature conducive to advancing the interests of the industry. Assist in affording training facilities for hospitality personnel and for promoting and running a hotel institute, and organize meetings to encourage friendship between members and discuss questions of current importance. You can get more details on their membership at www.fhrai.com. Non-governmental organizations. Non-government organizations or NGOs play an important role in socio-economic development of the nation. These organizations are formed when individuals or groups of individuals perceive an idea and wish to achieve certain objectives or goals. That is, they are formed with a specific purpose with respect to tourism and may include issues such as environmental conservation, protection of forests, water conservation, etc., in order to protect the environment for the future generation. They point out the imbalances in development along with the people's perceptions of that development. They help the local community realize whether the resources and assets pertaining to tourism have been correctly used or misused. NGOs are likely to face problems such as suspicion on the NGO's motive to work, limited funds to carry out work, and indifference shown by the locals towards the NGOs often dampens their interest. NGOs thus play a vital and challenging role in tourism development by acting as mediators and facilitators between the local population and the policy decision makers. Other important tourism organizations. Some of the international and Indian tourism organizations are discussed as follows. The Pacific Asia Travel Association or PATA. PATA promotes the Pacific Asia region as travel and tourism destination. The American Society of Travel Agents, or ASTA. ASTA is the world's largest professional travel trade association. The World Travel and Tourism Council, or WTTC. The WTTC is a high-level private travel sector organization. The membership comprises chief executives of multinational accommodation companies, catering, cruises, entertainment, recreation, transport corporations, and other travel-related companies. The International Hotel and Restaurant Association, or IH&RA. IH&RA represents the interest of the world's hotels and restaurants. The International Airline Passenger Association, or IAPA. This association represents the views of passengers in issues regarding aviation. The International Congress Convention Association, or ICCA. This association specializes in managing international conferences and events and trains professionals at all levels through its academy, which has been specially founded as a training organization. The International Civil Aviation Organization, or ICAO. The ICAO is a specialized agency of the United Nations with a common purpose of promoting civil aviation on a global scale. The Travel Agents Federation of India, or TAFI. This organization's membership includes tour operators, non-IATA agents, hotels, taxi operators, foreign exchange agents, GSA or General Sales Agents, and GDS or Global Distribution Systems. The IATA Agents Association of India, or IAAI. It is the only national association representing IATA's accredited travel agents in India with membership limited to them. The Indian Tourism Infrastructure Limited, or ITIL. This is a newly formed tourism infrastructure company looking after tourism infrastructure. The Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation Limited, or IRCTC. This is a Government of India enterprise which is responsible for catering at railway stations and in the pantry cars on trains. Other functions performed by the corporation are e-ticketing, tourist trains, booking of cabs, hotels, various tour packages and loyalty programs for the travels of the Indian Railways network.
Apart from the ones we discussed here, there are many tourism organizations exist in both private as well as public sectors at the international, national, state and local level. Tourism organizations are essential and play a central and decisive role in promoting the development of responsible, sustainable and universally accessible tourism. These can be best achieved only when there is unified action through a formal structuring of its members. Thank you.